Hi there, it's Rebecca from Sapphire Coast Tarot. Today I will be doing a full moon reading for the sign of Libra. Now this particular full moon is a blue moon. No, it's not blue. Um, it is just the second full moon in the calendar month. So 29 and a half days ago we had a full moon, and today we are having a full moon as well. So that's why the second full moon is called a blue one. Now, this particular blue moon is called the Sturgeon Moon. What's a sturgeon? You may be wondering. I was. It's a prehistoric fish which has been traced back to around 136 million years ago, and many people call them living fossils. So there you go. There's a little bit of trivia for you, Libra. If you have been out viewing the full moon, you may have seen some bright objects near the moon or very close to the moon, particularly if the 19th and the 20th, you may have seen something very bright, and that would have been Saturn, because Saturn is going past the moon at the moment, which is in retrograde as well. So probably last night and tonight, and maybe the next night, you may see another bright object, and that's going to be Jupiter. So that's what's happening in the bright skies at the moment. Now, this moon is the third full moon during the southern hemisphere's winter and the northern hemisphere's summer, out of the four full moons. So that's a little bit more information for you there. So what I'm going to be doing for this blue moon reading for you, Libra, is I am going to be shuffling the cards and looking for the Wheel of Fortune in the deck. Either side of the Wheel of Fortune will be, on the left will be what you are leaving behind, and what you are doing on the right, or what sort of is on the right of the Wheel of Fortune, will be what you are leaving, what is in front of you. Sorry. So this is just for this full moon period. So anytime, probably say maybe yesterday, today, and right up until the 24th. So this is just for this blue moon. Okay, Libra. So let's have a look to see where the Wheel of Fortune is in the deck for you. Okay, and it keeps jumping out, so they've got plenty of information to tell you. Spirit has lots of things to tell you, Libra. Okay, so I am going to look for the Wheel of Fortune in the deck. Now, I couldn't actually find the Wheel of Fortune in this particular deck before, so I was a bit concerned, and I was a bit worried actually that I'd sort of lost it. But I have in between readings, I have had a closer look, and it is actually in this deck. So that's good to know. So, and now it's just time for me to actually find it. So Libra, if you have been looking for a love reading, Venus has just gone into your sign. Now Venus loves Libra, so the zodiac sign of Libra. So if you are looking for your love reading, I have got that out for you. I put that out a few days ago. So that was from the 16th of August until the 10th of September. So that's sort of what's happening for you whilst Libra is in the Venus sign. So it's a good idea to check out what your Venus sign is if your sun sign doesn't resonate for you. So now, hopefully, I haven't gone past the Wheel of Fortune. Here we go. The Wheel of Fortune. Here it is. All right, Libra. Right, so behind you, you are leaving behind the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands talks about, let's see, the Four of Wands talks about possibly you are leaving behind a home environment, or you have moved. Maybe you're leaving behind a community that you have been in for quite some time. You've decided that you, or maybe you have left behind a family or stability, and that is what's happening for you. You've decided to move into your future and leave the past behind. So you may have moved. You may have moved location from different towns, cities, countries, whatever it is for you. So maybe you have felt that you haven't lately felt like you've belonged to that community, or, that town, or, I'm not sure your situation, but that this card here says that you may be leaving behind a marriage. Can even mean that you left behind a marriage, left behind a family. So that's what you have left behind. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune has turned, and now in front of you, you have got the Nine of Swords. So this may have already happened, that you have left that behind. You may have gone through a divorce recently. The Nine of Swords talks about maybe you've had a lot of fear and anxiety in regards to this, whatever you've been going through. There has been some sort of negativity, and you're possibly quite at breaking point at the moment. You've been having, or yet to have, nightmares. You're possibly feeling like you're isolated. Yes, we are all in isolation at the moment, and it's quite starting to get to everyone. Lockdown is starting to get to everyone, so you're not alone in that department. Maybe you've been homeschooling a child, and that's starting to get to you as well. But the Nine of Swords suggests that the fear and anxiety that you're holding, maybe you've got a lot of negativity surrounding you, and you're having sleepless nights in regards to what's happened in the past, letting go this relationship or happy family situation, or maybe it wasn't a happy one, maybe it was a community or a family. But yeah, you've left that behind, so that's causing you to have these, this sleepless nights and anxiety. So at this time, the moon is, your emotions are going to be highly fluctuating, quite up and down, so it's probably not a good idea to, make any decisions as yet. I might actually pull a card for you for the Nine of Swords, because, we just need some good news in regards to that. I don't want you to be holding on to that despair of sleepless nights and nightmares. Okay, Libra, so what do we have going on for Libra? We just need a clarifying card for the Nine of Swords, please, Spirit. Just one card to clarify. Oh, well, it's about 10. We don't want 10. We just want one, Spirits and Guides. Just one card for the Nine of Swords for Libra, please. What's going on for Libra, please? Just one card, just to clarify that Nine of Swords energy. No, it doesn't want to. Okay, I might just give them a little bit more of a shuffle to see. That's what they're saying is happening for just this full moon time. We have a clarifier for the Nine of Swords. Okay, yep, here we go. We've got the Death card. So this card talks about having a moving forward. Nine of Swords, you are having sleepless nights. You're probably, dreaming, staying up all night, anxiety, fear. Maybe you're at breaking point. You're feeling very isolated and stuck at the moment. But to clarify that, we've got the Death card. So there has been some endings around you. You are transforming. There is a change surrounding what's happening around you, and there is a new direction. So a new beginning there for you, Libra. The death card isn't always a bad card. It just means that we are leaving one way of life behind and moving on to the next. So ending one phase of life and you are making way for the new. So major change and transformation, major growth, and you are learning. So to benefit from these changes, you need to remain open, releasing what no longer serves you. So tonight is a very good time to release what no longer serves you. Any relationships, toxic relationships, any toxic people, friends, family, and put it all down on paper and burn it. Say goodbye to that negative, toxic energy that you've been holding on to. Yeah, as I said, remaining open, and you will benefit from this growth and learning phase. Release what no longer serves you. You may have been hanging on to this, maybe hanging on too tightly to the past because you're fearing the change. The change will come. So you just need to grab the bull by the horns and ride the wave, or not the bull, I suppose the surfboard, the longboard. Get on the longboard and ride the wave. So yeah, because you're fearing that change, but there are new opportunities awaiting you. So yeah, it's time to just jump in and take it. Just ride that longboard all the way to the shore. Okay, so that's clarifying that Nine of Swords for you. So those sleepless nights that you've been having, that anxiety and despair, the reason for you having that is because you are hanging on to the past. So you need to release that. You need to release that toxicity because that's keeping you stuck. Forgive and forget and say goodbye. Okay, so that's what I've got for you. I'm now going to pull you an oracle card. What is the advice for Libra for this full moon period, the blue moon? Okay, we've got conclusions are within reach, Libra. Right, so let's see what we've got going on there for you. Okay, full moon. Okay, full moon, and just like that, a door slams shut. If you've pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about is about to reach a peak or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it might be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases it so you can move on. So attune to the moon. That which is meant for me will not pass me by. The additional meanings for this card are doors which slam shut now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. Meditation and yoga are all recommended now. Seed control and let events unfold. Full moons are nearly always about climaxes and very often about conclusions. Full moons are the same, but blue moons are the same, but on steroids. So a blue moon can be hard to handle because its potence change. Something many of us are uncomfortable with, but change is a part of life, and this card, no matter when you pull it, reminds you of that fact. Blue moons can also give us a glimpse into what Carl Jung called the shadow self. Work with your darkness. Okay, so that's what I have got for you, Libra, for this full moon, or this blue moon. I have written out a chant for you to walk around the house and chant for this full moon time. I will let my creativity soar. Sorry about that mistake there. That is an A. I will let my creativity soar. I will let my creativity soar. And so it is. Okay, so get out and enjoy that full moon tonight at 10:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Depending on where you are in the world, it'll be a different time for you if you are in the Northern Hemisphere. Okay, so that is the end of your reading, Libra, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye, Libra.